And we are back with Couple Movie Watchers with my girl, Anna and Ryan. We're about to break down Demonslayer Season 2, Episode 8, The Gathering. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Actually, if you're an anime fan and you love Demonslayer, smash the like button, man, because this is all about Demonslayer Season 2. If you hate anime and Demonslayer, then don't do anything. Just do what you do, right?
But watch our next episode. Watch our next video.
Yeah, they gonna do what they do anyway. So let's talk about this Demonslayer, man. So this episode, actually, this whole season has been really good with them fighting the Upper Six. I like how in this episode you're getting more of the backstory of Usui.
Yeah.
So we kind of see where it comes from. It seems like a lot of them have like siblings, so it looks like he has a sibling that may be still alive, but he has like a troubled background. Mm-hmm. He's kind of like from a shinobi clan, and that's why his moves are a little bit different. Mm-hmm. I like the fact that he's still like you can still see the level difference, right? Because like we talked about before, how he was like, man, Tanjiro is really getting with this Upper Six, but now we find out that she's like the weaker part of the team, right?
Yeah,
like they're 2-1. Mm-hmm. And she's like a lower version, but even when they powered up, him and his sister still couldn't. They barely beat her being powered up, right?
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, actually no, he didn't even behead her. It was actually
Nezuko.
No, Nezuko didn't chop off her head. It was actually Usei. He came in and chopped off her head.
Oh yeah, he was the one.
So she was lower. They were beating her up really well. It was actually the Hashira who did it, which I do like because you see that they are leveling up, they're powering up, but you see the reason why the Upper Six are the Upper Six, because the Upper Six, they killed a bunch of Hashiras, right?
Yeah.
And they've been there for a while, so it's good to see that even though he's powering up, he's still a step behind when it comes to the Hashira. And I thought that was really good to see. You can't even see with Usei, the Hashira, that he's even though he could beat the Deki with ease, the sister, he's having a hard time with the older brother. Even though he's getting with the brother, they're like basically kind of like even. But really, what comes down to it is they can't regenerate, and because they can't regenerate like the Upper Six and the demons, they're at a disadvantage because they're the even. And like the guy said in this episode, they're inching towards victory, right? Yeah. Like every second, every time, the longer this goes on, you're getting more fatigued, you're getting more wounded. You know what I mean? Your body is going through a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Even you see Tanjiro, he takes a beating since like the last episodes, and he's a step behind. He's starting to get in the way of the Hashira, but he is actually starting to help out towards the end when they start to get in sync, which I think is really dope.
Oh yeah, because they never really fought together. It was mostly him fighting Daki the whole time, and then he shows up and then starts fighting the demon, and he feels like when he sees them fighting, he feels like he's at a disadvantage. So he doesn't want to get in the way. He wants to be helpful. So he figures out like, hey, I've been using the fire, but it's not gonna help out in this situation. I need to do defense attack. Keep him safe, help him out.
Yeah, so, and I think he did a good job there. And also, like in this episode, Zenitsu, my boy Zenitsu, had a great moment. When he springs into action, like he gives Deki the business still.
Yeah, like he basically blocks her from hurting Usui, you know what I mean? And then he just goes and does his actions and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, when he does his flash dance, like I love it. And I love how like he's more confident when he's like asleep.
Yeah.
He talks that ish, like you want to hear, like he's like in total control, which I love about it. And even Zenitsu, he's in there too. But you can kind of see like Zenitsu is getting like he's a little bit better right now in this episode. But also I like the fact that Zenitsu and Inosuke, they're fighting her, but they're not actually getting the best of her, but they're hanging in there. Obviously, you can see that they're at a slight disadvantage, but they're hanging in there. But you can see they're not like,
they're
growing
not
up
on Tanjiro, no?
They're not like Tanjiro all the way, but they're not all the way behind him either, right? Because Tanjiro didn't beat her either. You know what I mean? Like he had to level up just to get.
But he
hits
actually
in.
got some hits going on though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Compared
but
to them, they could barely get up to like get close to her. You know what I mean?
but Tanjiro had to level up at such a level that it kind of put him at a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's true.
And one thing I would say about this is I like the fact, like, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, growing up with Dragon Ball Z, Krillin was always, super weak. Like, he can never get with Vegeta. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, you
I
probably never
don't
watched
know
it,
what you're talking about.
but
Yeah.
those who know like anime, it's like the power levels were just so great that they can't even block or do anything. Here, they're still kind of, it might be just one step higher for Tanjiro, but they're not weaklings either. They can still hold their own. What you're seeing here, like they actually contribute something to the team, even when they're helping Usui in his battle. Even Tanjiro, even though at first he was a hindrance, he started to kind of show his worth later on in the episode.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the episode, we watch this episode when one of the Y shows up. She hit him with the spikes with the God, I can't think of the name, but katanas or whatever, and is actually Tanjiro who's about to chop off the head of the main villain. And to be honest, I don't think he's gonna chop it. It's great cliffhanger. I know people are like, man, these cliffhangers. I'll say one thing about Demon Slayer, which is really great about this anime. It doesn't hold back as far as the story. There's not a lot of fillers, and in that,
they're still able to like cut it at the good spot.
The good spots, right? They know where to cut it. It's like, oh no, like this whole time, it's like, man, this is actually one of those.
I was getting scared for Tanjiro though. He almost got he almost got killed. So I was like,
yeah,
and on the edge, like trying to be like, okay, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I don't see them chopping off the head of the demon, but I feel like something's gonna happen. But we'll see. Maybe they do. They do kill a villain, but I feel like Usui, like he said, Usui, he's not as strong as Rengoku. Like he's trying to say that he's not as strong as them, and Rengoku lost. But obviously, this is a different upper six. We'll see what happens, man. I kind of feel like there's levels to this, and we'll see. Are they going to be able
honestly,
to do
it? What's his name? The other guy, the fire guy,
Rengoku.
Rengoku, yeah. He fought the demon without any help. In this one, like he has Usui has Tanjiro, Skis and Zenitsu, all in there, helping him out. And there's like, it's just you see the level of power of how much they have, like the demons, and it's just like it's pretty cool to see how they've grown since season 1. You know what I mean? And especially because we've been following Tanjiro this whole time. He didn't know about this whole new world, and now seeing him at where he's at right now, he really pushed himself to the limit. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool seeing that.
Yeah, I think they do a really good job overall with this anime about this whole, how they handle everything, and I'm really, really looking forward to the next episode. One thing about this season, man, like watching this, you can't wait to the next episode, but at the same time, it makes you like, you know what? This is something that should be on Netflix where you can just binge, right? There's certain shows that were made to be binge, and this is probably one of those shows that was made to be binge, but at the same time, I think it helps.
I feel like it how do you say it? Like
it savors the meat. You know what
I
mean?
like you actually enjoy it more. For me personally, I just felt like
I do enjoy it because I feel like it is important to have good TV shows that they can trend every week. That's the good thing about being a weekly series. It trends. You get excited for the next episode.
Yeah.
The downside is those cliffhangers, right?
Yeah. But I still feel good about it. Like I was like, okay, something to look forward to the next week. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the good thing because, like you said, like Netflix always like throws it all in there, and you just watch it in like a day or maybe a few hours, depending how hardcore you are. But
yeah, and I feel like with this, they give you the option. But at the end of the day, we're gonna finish this series with everybody here. But once we're done with this series, we're gonna rewatch it again.
From
its top. Like I feel like you gotta watch it, week to week basis, and then you rewatch it
with the whole thing,
and stuff like that.
That would be cool to see. Yeah,
that would be cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know. What do you think is gonna happen in next week's episode, man? I thought you did bring up a good point that they are fighting as a team. And let's see.
Because the other guy, he did it all on his own.
Rengoku, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sad that he passed.
Yeah, he was good,
Yeah.
man. I feel like this guy's about to pass away too. So we'll see.
Hey.
I like the Flash guy, but I don't know, man. I feel like these Hashiras are these upper six are just on a different level. So we'll see. Like, I think next week will be very telling of what's going to happen with this episode. So, and actually, I don't think I think there's going to be a conclusion, because at the end of the day, unlike other animes, they do kind of come to a conclusion. They don't really linger fight scenes and stuff like that. So they just get more intense.
You think next episode is gonna be like the end of the fight?
I think it's gonna be a conclusion of something. Maybe not the end of the fight, but something major is gonna happen either in the next episode or the episode after next, because they've been chopping it up in like bits and pieces.
Yeah, and it feels like it's not even enough like time. Like I feel like it's so short, like maybe like 5 minutes.
Man, I think these episodes are like 15 minutes a piece.
Yeah,
but, we'll see, man. But yeah, we're out of here, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We're out.
Peace.